The Amish grow cucumbers longer than your forearm without a single chemical spray, while modern farmers drown their crops in pesticides and synthetic fertilizers. These plain-living communities harvest cucumbers stretching 12 to 15 inches using methods unchanged for centuries. Their secret isn't expensive equipment or laboratory-engineered seeds. It's a deep relationship with the soil, built through generations of patient wisdom. In the quiet countryside, where horse-drawn buggies still roll along dirt roads, Amish farmers practice agriculture that has remained largely unchanged for centuries. These communities, known for their simple living and rejection of modern technology, have perfected sustainable farming techniques that produce remarkable results, including cucumbers of extraordinary size and crispness. Amish farming stands in sharp contrast to industrial agriculture. Without tractors, chemical fertilizers, or pesticides, these farmers work in harmony with natural cycles. Their approach is inherently organic, though they wouldn't use that modern label. For the Amish, it's simply the right way to tend God's creation. Growing giant cucumbers has become something of a specialty in many Amish communities. Their heirloom varieties regularly produce fruits stretching 12 to 15 inches with a satisfying crunch that store-bought cucumbers simply cannot match. These aren't the watery, thin-skinned cucumbers found in supermarkets. They're firm, richly flavored, and impressive in every way. The foundation: living soil. Ask any Amish farmer about their secret to giant cucumbers, and they'll point straight down at the earth. Soil is everything. Amish farmers treat soil not as dirt, but as a living community. Their methods, refined over centuries and passed from parent to child through hands-on teaching, produce rich, dark earth teeming with earthworms and microbes that work around the clock. Crop rotation stands as the cornerstone of Amish soil management. A field that grew cucumbers this year might host corn the next, then legumes, followed by cover crops before returning to cucumbers. This natural sequence does two critical things. It prevents the nutrient depletion that cucumbers are known for, and it disrupts cucumber beetle cycles that can devastate an entire patch. Cucumbers are heavy feeders, especially hungry for nitrogen and potassium. Amish farmers meet this demand entirely through compost. Horse and cow manure form the base, but nothing organic goes to waste. Kitchen scraps, fallen leaves, straw, and plant residues all find their way into carefully tended compost piles. Only fully aged compost, broken down over months until it smells sweet as forest soil, gets worked into cucumber beds. This patience ensures plants receive balanced nutrition without chemical shortcuts. Good soil is like good bread. You can't rush it, an elderly Amish gardener once said. Everyone can taste when you've cut corners. Tillage on Amish farms is gentle. Using horse-drawn implements, they disturb only the top few inches of soil, preserving the delicate fungal networks below. Cucumbers send roots surprisingly deep, sometimes 3 to 4 feet down. An undisturbed soil structure allows those roots to explore freely in search of water and nutrients. Mulching plays a critical role. After planting, a thick layer of straw goes down around each cucumber vine. This natural blanket conserves moisture, suppresses weeds, and keeps soil temperatures stable. Cucumbers are particularly sensitive to soil temperature swings. A well-mulched bed can stay 15 to 20 degrees cooler than bare ground on a hot summer day, a dramatic difference in fruit quality and final size. The seeds: centuries of selection. The Amish take seed selection seriously, perhaps more seriously than any other aspect of gardening. In those small packages lie centuries of history and the genetic blueprint for extraordinary cucumbers. Heirloom varieties reign supreme in Amish gardens. Unlike modern hybrids bred for uniform shape or long shelf life, heirloom cucumbers were selected over generations for flavor, size, and reliable production. Many Amish communities maintain cucumber varieties grown continuously for over 100 years, carefully preserved through changing climates and conditions. Varieties like long green improved, true lemon, and crystal apple cucumbers appear frequently. These are not cucumbers you'll find at any grocery store. Seed saving is an art form. Each fall, the most impressive cucumbers, those showing the greatest size, best flavor, and healthiest vines, are left on the vine until fully mature. Seeds are then carefully cleaned, dried, and stored in paper envelopes in cool, dry locations. This process, repeated year after year, gradually adapts varieties to local soil and climate. Studies show that saved seeds grown in a specific location for just 3 to 4 generations develop measurable genetic adaptations to local conditions. Locally adapted seeds, the Amish know, are worth their weight in gold. Seed trading strengthens communities. After harvest, families gather to share their best varieties and the knowledge that goes with them. A farmer whose cucumbers resisted powdery mildew might swap seeds with one whose vines showed exceptional drought tolerance. This exchange broadens genetic diversity while deepening community bonds. Planting, patience, and precision. Planting day on an Amish farm is quiet work. The steady clip-clop of hooves, the conversation of family members working side by side, these are the sounds of cucumbers getting their start in the ground. Timing is everything. Rather than following a rigid calendar, Amish farmers watch for natural signs that soil is ready. Cucumber seeds will not germinate reliably until soil temperature reaches 65 to 70 degrees. Plant too early, and seeds rot in cold ground. The Amish patience in waiting for proper conditions pays off in faster, stronger growth every single time. Planting hills, small mounds of soil, are a traditional Amish technique for cucumbers. These mounds improve drainage, warm faster in spring sun, and concentrate organic matter right where young roots need it most. Each hill receives a generous portion of aged compost worked in before planting. 3 or 4 seeds go into each hill, and once seedlings appear, the strongest 2 are kept. Spacing receives careful consideration. Amish gardeners give cucumber vines generous room, often 4 to 6 feet between hills. This wide spacing allows maximum airflow, which is absolutely critical for cucumbers. Crowded vines invite powdery mildew and fungal diseases that modern farmers fight with chemical sprays. The Amish fight them with space and fresh air. Trellising transforms cucumber growing entirely. Rather than letting vines sprawl across damp ground where they're vulnerable to pests and rot, Amish farmers train cucumbers upward on simple wooden frames or string supports. Trellised cucumbers grow straighter, develop better color, and stay cleaner. Harvesting becomes more thorough, and a cucumber missed on the vine signals the plant to stop producing new fruit altogether. Companion planting rounds out the strategy. Dill planted nearby attracts beneficial insects that pollinate cucumber flowers and prey on aphids. Nasturtiums act as trap crops, drawing pests away from valuable vines. Radishes interplanted early deter cucumber beetles naturally. These quiet partnerships replace chemical sprays entirely. Water, the make or break factor. Water makes up over 95% of a cucumber's weight. Too little, and vines wilt and bitter flavors develop almost immediately. Too much, and roots suffocate and disease spreads. Getting this balance right is where the Amish truly excel. Rainwater harvesting forms the backbone of the system. Large barrels collect water from roof downspouts, storing nature's bounty for dry periods. This rainwater lacks the chlorine found in municipal water that can harm the beneficial soil microbes responsible for feeding cucumber plants naturally. Consistent moisture is the golden rule. Unlike some crops that tolerate occasional dry spells, cucumbers stressed by irregular watering turn bitter almost immediately. The crisp texture that makes a great cucumber, that satisfying crunch, disappears with water stress. Amish gardeners check moisture by feel. If the soil is dry 2 inches down, it's time to water. Early morning is always the right time. Water applied at dawn absorbs into soil before the day's heat arrives, while any moisture on leaves dries quickly. Evening watering leaves foliage wet overnight, perfect conditions for fungal disease. Water the ground, not the plant, goes the old Amish saying. Those thick straw mulch layers around each vine reduce watering needs by up to 50%, keeping moisture steady through summer's heat. Cucumbers generally need about 1 to 2 inches of water per week, delivered consistently rather than in sudden, heavy doses. The lesson worth keeping. The Amish approach to growing giant cucumbers offers lessons that reach far beyond the garden. In their patient, observant methods, we find timeless wisdom about working with natural cycles rather than against them. Their success comes not from expensive chemicals or fancy technology, but from accumulated knowledge passed through generations of hands in the soil. From soil preparation to seed selection, from careful planting to consistent watering, every step reflects a philosophy of true partnership with nature. My grandfather grew these cucumbers, and his grandfather before him, an Amish farmer, once said simply, "I'm just the current caretaker." In those quiet words lies the entire philosophy and the real secret behind cucumbers that will stop anyone in their tracks.